Hello friends, welcome to Engineering Funda family. In this video, I will solve one very interesting problem based on inverse DFT. In my earlier portion of this video lecture series, I have explained how to identify DFT. In this video, I will explain how to calculate inverse DFT. Using inverse DFT, we can identify sequence x of n from a sequence of x of k. Like you see here, we have DFT that is x of k. Using inverse DFT, we can identify sequence x of n. So first of all, let me explain the equation of IDFT. So IDFT of x of k is given by x of n. So here using IDFT, we can identify x of n. Equation is 1 by capital N, where here we have summation. This summation is ranging from k is equals to 0 to capital N minus 1. Here we are identifying x of n from x of k. So here we will be having x of k into e to the power positive j into 2 pi k by capital N into small n. See, here we have 4 points. So, but obviously with x of n also we will be having 4 points. So first of all, we will identify x of 0 by substituting n is equals to 0. And here this value of k that will range from 0 to capital N minus 1. So when you want to calculate x of n, then that will be having number of points that is equal to points which is there with IDFT. So here this small n that is also ranging from 0 to capital N minus 1. Right. Here you can observe we have 4 points. So this capital N that is equals to 4. So this range that is there from 0 to 3, and this small n that is also ranging from 0 to 3. So now what I'll do is I'll calculate x of 0. See, when you calculate x of 0 at a time, here e to the power small n is there with us, where this small n is 0. Right. This capital N is 4. So let me write 1 by 4 over here. Then first of all, what I'll do is I'll write this sequence. So here I'll write 4, then 2, then 0, and then 4. Now here, see, e to the power 0 is there with us, right? Small n is 0, 4x of 0. So here e to the power 0, here also e to the power 0, here also e to the power 0, and here also e to the power 0 is there with us. E to the power 0, that is 1. So this will be 1 by 4 into 4 plus 2 plus 4 means 10 by 4. So that is 5 by 2. Now let me explain how to identify x of 1. See here 1 by n is there. So 1 by 4. Again, I'll write down this sequence. That is 4, 2, 0, and 4. Now you need to understand how e to the power term is there. So x of 1 is there with us. So small n is equals to 1. If small n is 1, then here we have e to the power j 2 pi k by capital N. Capital N is 4. So we have pi by 2 into k. Right. We have pi by 2 into k, where this k that is ranging from 0 to 3. So here we will be having e to the power 0. Then here we will be having e to the power pi by 2. Then here we will be having e to the power 2 pi by 2. Right. Then here we will be having e to the power 3 pi by 2. Right. And here always remember we have e to the power j term. Right. Now see, here we have 1 by 4. E to the power 0 is 1. Right. But if you observe here we have e to the power j pi by 2. So how to remember direct data from e to the power j pi by 2, 2 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. Let me explain that separately over here. So as if you have e to the power j pi by 2, then that one should know that is plus j. Then if you have e to the power positive j pi, then that one should know that is minus 1. Then here if you have e to the power j 3 pi by 2, then that is minus j. Then you can have e to the power j 2 pi, so that is plus 1. Then you will be having e to the power 5 pi by 2, that will be plus j. Right, so that is how you will have to remember the data. Always remember e to the power j pi by 2 means cos of pi by 2 plus j sine of pi by 2. Cos of pi by 2 is 0 plus j sine of pi by 2 is 1. So that will be plus j. But every time you cannot write sine and cosine terms over here. So in this sequence, you should remember. So here we have e to the power 0. So that is 1. Then here we have e to the power j pi by 2. So that is plus j. Then here we have 0. Then here we have 4 e to the power 3 pi by 2, that is minus j, right? So here we have 4 minus 2j by 4, so that will be 1 minus j by 2, right? Now let me explain how to solve x of 2. So first of all, 1 by n, that is 1 by 4. Then write down the sequence 4 to 0, 4. So here I'll be writing 4, 2, 0 and 4. And then here you see e to the power 0 will be there. X of 2 that we are calculating. So here small n is equals to 2. Here we have pi by 2 into 2 means pi. So pi k that is there with us, where k is ranging from 0 to 3. So e to the power 0. Then here we have j pi into 1. Then here we have e to the power j pi into 2. Then here we have e to the power j pi into 3. Right. So see e to the power 0, that is 1. E to the power j pi, that is minus 1. So here we have minus 1. This is 0. And then here we have e to the power j 3 pi, that is also minus 1. Right. So 4 into minus 1. So 4 minus 2 minus 4, that is minus 2 by 4. So that is minus half. Right. Similarly, let us identify x of 3. So here we have 1 by 4. Then write down this sequence. That is 4, 2, 0 and 4. Now here, if you observe with this equation, e to the power j 2 pi k by capital N into small n, where small n is 3 over here. So pi by 2 into 3 means 3 pi by 2 is there with us into k, where k is ranging from 0 to 3. So here we have e to the power 0. Then here we have e to the power j 3 pi by 2 into 1. Then here we have e to the power j 3 pi by 2 into 2. Then here we have e to the power j 3 pi by 2 into 3. Right. See, here we have e to the power 0, that is 1. Then here we have e to the power 3 pi by 2. E to the power 3 pi by 2 is minus j. So let us substitute minus j over here. Then this is 0. Then here we have 4 into e to the power j 9 pi by 2. See, e to the power j 9 pi by 2 means e to the power j 2 pi plus pi by 2. Right. Means it will be plus j. So one can say this is plus j. And here you can observe this is 4 minus j2 plus j4, means it will be 4 plus j2 divided by 4, means it will be 1 plus j by 2. Right. So by understanding this sequence of e to the power term, you can directly solve this inverse DFT. So my final answer is x of n, where first element, that is pi by 2, second element, that is 1 minus j by 2, third element is minus half, and fourth element is 1 plus j by 2, and sequence is starting from x of 0, which is pi by 2. So here there should be arrow. Right. So that is how one can solve this type of question based on inverse DFT, where you should know this sequence of e to the power j pi by 2, e to the power j pi, e to the power j 3 pi by 2, and you should understand this equation. Here, based on number of points, here we have 4 points, capital N is equals to 4. First of all, you will identify x of 0, where this e to the power term will be 0, and this small k will range from 0 to 3. For a calculation of x of 1, this small n is equals to 1. So pi by 2 into 1 means pi by 2 into k, where k is ranging from 0 to 3, and then you'll have to write down this. So do this practice. Whenever you solve this, at that time, first of all, write down this sequence 4204 as I used to write over here. Then write e to the power terms, and after that substitute the data of e to the power terms and then solve the question, right? Otherwise, there are chances that you may do mistake. Still, if you have any confusion, just place that in comment section. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching this video.